we making improvements slowly but surely.
Yes, sir. We got a little setup this week. Had to get you guys the right setup. Had to get a new little picture, of course, like he said. Get everything looking pretty week by week.
Sir, we got a slate lined up for you guys tonight. Our usual topics, as always. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, of course. We hope you guys enjoy the show tonight. We obviously will have our MLB talk to kick it off, kind of tradition around here at this point.
Yes, sir. All
And
right. Ready to show the people our beautiful faces?
yes, sir, we'll kick it off with some MLB off-season talk.
All right.
Welcome, welcome. How we doing, guys? How we doing? We have arrived.
We're into the thick
Yes,
of it.
sir.
The
I know you
MLB
see.
offseason.
Where's it at? Yeah, I
Ellie.
don't know my ways. There we go.
It's the
Travis
reverse.
Ellie.
It's not mirrored
Yes,
like a
sir.
normal camera, so it's like a bunch of cavemen out
Yeah,
here.
but we have arrived. It is MLB off-season time. We have a few things to talk about. Still not a lot happening signing wise or anything of that nature so far.
Still on the Shohei watch.
Yes, but speaking of Shohei, he has finally been announced the AL MVP of the year, even missing a few
Well
games towards the
deserved.
end of the
His
season.
second MVP.
Yeah, he was tremendous all around. The dude is, I mean, everybody knows he's the best player in all of baseball when he's healthy. Obviously, this Tommy John surgery is going to be a little bit of a setback. His second one, of course, as we know. But we're hoping he can still bounce back from that because
Yeah.
Shohei.
It'll be crazy to see. I mean, people are still willing to pay this man max money, knowing that he's going from being a dual threat, still just to batting, and they still want him. So,
Absolutely. He's a guy that can provide so many different things for your team. Obviously, one of the best pitchers, if not the best pitcher in all of baseball, and obviously one of the best hitters, if not the best hitter in
my man's going to
long ball.
probably DH for a year and come back like a monster.
Absolutely. We're hoping, anyways. But outside of Shohei, there's obviously other things to talk about.
Yes, sir. We'll keep it on the MVP side of things real
Oh,
quick.
yes.
Our NL MVP, Ronald Acuna Jr., well deserved on his side of things as well.
Tremendous season from Ronald. He's a talent, bro. He's a special talent.
We would love to see a red on there, but, for the future, we're growing.
Right. But we do have a list of the Silver Sluggers here. Obviously, baseball gives out the most awards in any sport. I mean,
Yeah,
you can almost
you
get
get
recognized for anything in
you get an
baseball.
award for each position,
Yeah,
each division. So,
I'm gonna kick us off here on the AL side of things.
yes, sir. In the AL, the first base, Yandy Diaz for the Rays, well deserved.
Absolutely,
Second base, one of your stars, Marcus Semien from the Rangers.
obviously our World Series
Yeah, hitting
champions.
like a dog while he was in the World Series.
Yes, sir.
Rafael Devers from the Red Sox.
Yes, sir.
Corey Seager from, again, our World Series champion Rangers.
My guy, bro. My guy.
Adley Rutschman from the
The
Orioles.
best catcher in baseball.
Absolutely well deserved. As I said,
DH,
designated hitter
yeah,
Shohei from the
yeah. We
Angels.
all saw that coming.
And then utility was Gunnar Henderson from the Orioles.
The Orioles, they disappointed me a lot in the playoffs, but they're a team that's gonna be dangerous for a while.
They're
I
a
mean, they
team
have a lot of
everybody
young talent.
expected to be a top team, but they
Yeah,
just couldn't put it together
they
this
were
season.
the
So
top team in the regular season. They just couldn't do anything in the playoffs.
it wouldn't matter.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
unfortunately. On the NL side of things, first base we have a guy everybody knows, Matt Olson from the Braves. I think he was second in home runs behind Shohei this year. Second baseman Luis Arraez from the Marlins, who was one of the best contact hitters in baseball this year, one of the higher percentages. At third base, we have another Braves, a team that was obviously stacked from head to toe, and Austin Riley. We
A
have
dog.
Matt Olson and Austin Riley, top two basemen. At shortstop, we have Francisco Lindor from the New York Mets. Catcher, we have the William Contreras from the Milwaukee Brewers. Designated hitter, a guy who took off in the playoffs, had a really good playoff run
Finally.
this year. Yeah. Old Bryce Harper from the Phillies. And our utility place was Cody Bellinger from the Chicago Cubs. Not a big.
I could see him being on the move this offseason. He's a big utility piece, obviously.
Really.
But another player we had as a finalist and one of our in the NL bets was Spencer Steer from the Reds. He was a finalist, just didn't make the cut.
The guy who took off this year. He had a big year out of nowhere.
It's off season should be exciting if you're a Reds fan.
Absolutely.
India's on the block. Our potential is probably the best in the league, regardless of not seeing how our playoff tenure would have gone. But I think it's quick to come, if you ask me.
We have some notable names on here that were actually snubbed from some of the Silver Slugger lists.
Yes.
I'm going to throw out a few of those. We don't have to go through a lot, but two big names in the AL that I was surprised was Luis Robert Jr. from the White Sox and old J-Rod, Julio Rodriguez from the Mariners.
Yes.
Who's going to be one of the best players in the league in a few years.
Acuna and Mookie Betts and Juan Soto from the NL.
Which is crazy because Acuna won the MVP. Silver Slugger. MLB is it's in a weird spot right now. I feel like the MLB season takes forever to take off, and really kick into gear of like exciting things to look at.
Because you think about a long season, you think NBA is like 82 games. They've been talking about shortening that for years.
Yeah,
MLB's 160 some games.
They need an off season, and there's just so many positions in baseball and so many players on this team that you can't even keep up with all the roster movements all the time. Obviously, we're keeping an eye out for the bigger names. Biggest name in baseball, Shohei. Well, obviously,
might just hop on at a random noon and do a live Shohei signs.
Yeah, he'll be in a new team at some point in the next few months. We don't know quite who yet, but we'll obviously keep you guys updated with that. But like I said, just not a lot to talk MLB wise. We would love to sit here and ramble more about it, but it's a boring time in baseball right now.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, we're obviously shooting for our Reds to go out and make some moves, baby.
Jonathan India is on the trade block.
Yes, sir, finally, as he should be. Not like that, but we need help.
He's started digressing, yes, and we have holes that need to be filled, not 17 infielders that are all capable of. Yeah.
India, weirdly, is the oldest one of the group outside of. Obviously, I don't think we've talked a lot yet as Red fans about this, but it has been announced that Joey Votto will not be returning to Cincinnati next year. Just too expensive to sign the option on a guy like who didn't really play anymore. Obviously, Votto's a legend, but
for someone that would maybe get a DH spot a couple of times through the year, $20 million is not something you can just toss out.
Yeah. And I think at this point, if Votto comes back for another season, he wants to contend for a World Series, which as he should. All respect Votto, hope the best for the old man, but he just doesn't fit our timeline anymore, unfortunately.
I think we've already seen a little interest from the Blue Jays, possibly, and we'll see what else pops up for Joey Votto. But
he'll be.
It's gonna hurt.
I think he'll play somewhere.
It's gonna hurt to see him in another uniform. That's for sure.
At this point in Votto's career, though, I don't think no matter where he goes, he's gonna get a lot of playing time. I think he'll be a guy that'll play when people are tired. You need a spark.
Yeah. That's the thing. You can't. He's a 40-year-old starting first baseman. Not a lot of teams are going to pay $20 million for that. But for a DH spot a couple times through the season, the right price.
I don't think he's looking for money. That boy just wants to win.
Yeah. Well, he didn't want the Reds' money. The Reds didn't want to give him
the money.
We didn't want to give him Joey Votto money.
And unfortunately, I mean, it sucks when you get to that age. You just don't have the respect anymore. But I'd love to see Votto back, but we've seen our last.
Because as history tells you, there hasn't been a lot of great 40-year-olds.
I mean,
LeBron's doing his thing in the NBA, but
that's a whole different sport.
Oh yeah, something else.
I think we'll eventually see Votto sign like a 2-hour contract with the Reds just to retire.
Hey, I'd love to see it too.
Just something to retire a Cincinnati.
He better, because it's going to hurt to even see him play an inning, not a Red.
The return, though, is going to be crazy. If he comes back to Cincinnati and another team next year to play against us, bro, it's going to be wild.
We're going to have a tribute video, and I might cry.
I think everybody will cry.
It's been like a 20-year season. That's the thing of Legends. You're supposed to finish off your career like that. Like Kobe's last season going to the Jazz. Well?
That would have never been a thing.
Well?
Kobe was a Laker. I'm not going to say that. Anyway,
Joey Votto's not a Red, I guess.
No. But I think that about wraps up MLB for us. We have a lot more exciting stuff to talk about in the next subjects.
Oh, yeah, these are the fun parts.
We really get in our element.
We're in the dead zone of the MLB off season, but this is the fun stuff coming up.
Absolutely. So we'll transition into some NFL where we have a lot to catch up on.
Yes, sir. It shall be fun.
Absolutely. I'm excited. a lot going on in the NBA. Or not NBA, I'm sorry, in the NFL. Um, as we're starting this NFL talk, I just want to point something out really quick before we get in depth of other subjects. I was right and you were wrong.
About.
The number 1 and number 2 pick in the 2023 NFL draft.
Oh my
You will
gosh.
never live this one down because when I tell you this man dogged me for months
Oh.
about being on CJ
We
Stroud.
went back and forth on the Bryce Young and CJ Stroud battle, as
And,
most do,
and this man
for months.
was miles inside of Bryce Young's behind. Thought
Okay.
Bryce Young was going to be the greatest thing to ever walk the planet. And I get he's in a rough situation, but my God, look what CJ's doing in his rough
That's the
situation.
problem. Everybody wants to defend Bryce. It's like, oh, he's got no help. But CJ
Neither
Stroud's
does
doing the
CJ.
same thing with Tank Dell.
Literally tanked out.
If you've been on our social, I'm guessing you have seen the CJ Stroud is elite clip from Mr. Travis.
Before he broke out.
But yeah, he called it. This was way before the season started.
I've been calling this for months on end.
And he's been a Stroud fan.
He is that guy, bro. I try to tell you. He's not a test taker. He plays football, bro. Who cares if he can take a test?
Yeah, and
the
he
boy is
came
there to
back
sling
and
the ball.
rocked the Bengals.
Yeah, literally. What was it, like 457 yards the game before and 5 touchdowns or some crazy stuff? Another back-to-back game-winning drives for the old young man.
Yeah, doing it like it's nothing.
Oh my God, he makes it look so easy. But we can hop into some week recap for the NFL. A lot going on in the league right now. It's a very weird place. I guess we should start after CJ. Obviously, we were just speaking of the Bengals, but I know we have a big Cincinnati fan base. I'm sure everyone around knows
This is
now.
painful, yes.
But Joe Burrow has officially been named out for the season.
After his wrist injury, X-ray, whatever, came back, Joe Burrow has officially been ruled out for the season, along with Mark Andrews after last night's
hurt in the same exact game.
Ravens-Bengals game. Also, I did send you the little picture of Roquan saying that's what the Ravens defense does.
Listen, as a Saints fan, man, it's the Bounty Gate 2.0.
Especially when he comes out and says, well, it's what our defense does.
Back-to-back weeks injuring starting quarterbacks. For Joe Burrow to be out for the entire season is wild. I get that it's a wrist injury and, he's been dealing with injuries, but it's skeptical after Roquan saying something like that.
1 week after they injured Deshaun Watson, he says, when you play the Ravens defense, sometimes things like that happen.
It just, how is that not reason for suspicion? Like, they hopped on the Bounty Gate scandal so quick, and you're just going to let a guy come out and say that injuring, I guess I'd lightly say 2 of the best quarterbacks in the league, if not at least one of the best quarterbacks in the league. It's weird that both starting quarterbacks were within the Ravens division.
The other one is a $1 million paid Bill Cosby, but
I did see a stat earlier, speaking of these two highest paid players yearly in the NFL are now out for the rest of the season.
I didn't even think about
Joe
that.
Burrow, it's wild.
I just hope Pickett's not next. We play the Ravens next week or the week after. It's coming up.
I think don't you play them on like a primetime game? Or am I completely wrong?
I don't know. I was just looking at this. That's what makes me mad.
I'm pretty sure it's a primetime game. Maybe I'm just crazy.
But if Pickett ends up, it's January 7th. So, I don't know. I could have sworn it was coming up sooner.
Oh, yeah, so that's still a few weeks.
But let me find out Kenny Pickett ends up with a season-ending injury.
I don't think it would hurt you all that much.
Well,
like it would, Eddie and Joe Burrow. But speaking of that, man, I think the Bengals are cashed. I think it's over.
Absolutely.
They're already last in the division. Now fall to 5-5 without their highest paid player of all time.
You would have expected last night to be their get back after such a defeating loss to the Texans.
It was the complete opposite.
And it was a beatdown. They couldn't get any movement. They were 3 and out most of their drives. Jamar Chase was locked down, so
2 catches, 10 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah. And that touchdown was like an 8-yard throw route. Yeah.
Garbage
time. He didn't even celebrate.
No.
He just walked to the sideline.
Because it's over. I mean, what are you celebrating?
Y'all are down 21 points and got in the end zone with 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
Woo!
They went for it on a 4th down 34-13, and got like a 40-yard pickup.
Yeah.
But yeah, rough week for Cincinnati. Obviously, our prayers are out to Joe Burrow for a speedy recovery, but it's not looking good.
No, it's not.
What
Not
do
for
you
their
got?
whole team. You now have your franchise quarterback out for the season. Jamar Chase looked like he was non-existent the minute Browning came in, or whatever your backup quarterback's name is. At least not Mason Rudolph. But their
Yeah,
season's done for. They're bottom of the division. Their schedule's not light the rest of the year. I mean, it's
it's rough.
gonna be a lot
Yeah,
without your franchise quarterback.
yeah. We can do quick talks about some of last week's games. We can go down the list here before we kind of preview week 11. Um, we'll just do these quick. Saints Vikings. Saints, unfortunately, have
Yeah,
been awful. Derek Carr has been terrible. He has no control over the offense. He's short arming everything. He doesn't air it out. Josh Dobbs looked terrific. The summary of that game.
yeah,
It hurts. Colts beat the Patriots 10-6 in the Frankfurt game on 9 a.m. Sunday morning. Mac Jones has officially been benched.
yeah.
And
Fourth quarter throwaway for Bailey Zapp,
yeah,
whose play ended up being a fake spike. Also,
said he wanted to go for it all and threw it in triple coverage. You went for it all, buddy. Let me tell you. You went for it all. But that was just a game nobody really cared for. I think Bill Belichick, for the first time in his life, could be on the hot seat in New England.
Absolutely.
I don't think he has the care to turn
They're
them around.
2-7, 2-8.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's over for New England.
Your two quarterback options are both D3 throwaway quarterbacks at this point.
Yeah, terrible.
Your running backs, I mean, all around, you ain't got nothing to look forward to. Your top receivers like Juju Smith-Schuster,
I mean, you giving Zeke 17 carries a game.
and he's 45 years old.
Yeah, like what are you doing, man?
And y'all talking about, oh, this is a rejuvenation season for Zeke. Nah, it's because y'all have nobody else to give it to.
Yeah, he split carries. I mean, rejuvenation season. Texans Bengals, we just kind of talked about that one. CJ Stroud's that guy. That's all I got to say.
Absolutely. CJ Stroud is elite.
I've been saying it. Packers Steelers.
Don't
the
know
biggest
how.
fluke
Yeah,
in the league.
don't know how we're doing it, but
You're doing it.
we're doing it.
Yeah,
6-3, baby.
I don't know. Still, I think there's a little bit of worry for George Pickens. I don't think he's happy.
No, not at all. Everybody's saying now that he may have the chance to talk to his teammates and Mike Tomlin, but he's removed everything.
Yeah.
So he's not happy.
The Steelers, your backup running back is the best running back on your team.
Yeah.
Jalen Warren is a dog, bro.
Levels above Najee Harris.
He's so good, bro. He's so good. He had 101 rushing yards and a touchdown in that game.
Start that, man.
Yeah, he definitely. He's already splitting carries. He's almost there.
Yeah.
Bucks Titans. The Will Levis fandom kind of died after the first game.
Yeah.
Titans lose 26 to the Bucks. Not much to talk about in that game. Just a game.
The 49ers blew the Jags out of the water, 34-3.
Finally, a bounce back week for them. They needed that big time after losing 3 straight. And Jaguars are a solid team. They're not terrible. The Jags are one of the top 5 teams in the AFC, so not a bad win for them. Browns stormed back late to beat the Ravens without Deshaun Watson.
An amazing comeback.
Yeah, that was a ball game. I thought the Ravens were going to run away with it like they have the past 3 weeks, and prove me wrong, man.
Tip pass from Lamar ended up in the end zone, and then comeback started.
That defense is something serious over there in Cleveland, man.
Myles Garrett.
He's a dog, bro. Falcons Cards. The return of old Kyler Murray against the Falcons. Barely beat them. He had a decent game, though. He threw a pick, no touchdowns. Actually, the return of Murray and James Conner. I forgot this was James Conner's first week.
Yeah. Nobody was worried about James Conner, though.
Listen, I got into
Okay, somebody was worried about James Conner a little bit.
You can't start a Murray Demercado no more, you know what I'm saying? Lions and Chargers.
In Super Bowl
what pick continues to prove
Actually, since we're on this, we should do a quick mention that one of my Super Bowl picks were knocked out now that their quarterback is out for the season.
And my Super Bowl pick was knocked out because their quarterback got hurt.
Yeah, so.
And the New York Jets, if anybody's curious.
Hey, he's coming back. They may not be out of this.
Listen, that's a topic Because how? Because how is he coming back? He's 40 years old with the worst injury in all of sports, and
Absolutely.
bro's
The
returning.
hardest to come back from.
He's already walking 10 weeks post, or I think it's like 8 weeks post surgery. Like,
Yeah. My dude's coming back weeks into the NFL season.
yeah, like what?
NBA players don't even return 82 game
That's what I'm
season.
saying. Jamal Murray was out almost 2 full seasons with a torn Achilles.
Yeah.
Like what? 160 games. Aaron Rodgers is sitting out 12. Like, come on, bro.
But suit up next week.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He said he will be back. Cowboys continue the demolition over the Giants.
Yeah.
Beat
Made the
them.
Giants look sad that game.
They did. I think they outscored them this year. Like, I think it was like 87-10 or something.
Yeah.
87 to, or no,
Like
87 to 20.
Yeah, their first game was a field goal.
Yeah. It was insane, bro. Destroyed
The Giants, I don't know what they're going to
them. They're
do
terrible.
because your franchise quarterback shouldn't be, and you just gave him a bag.
He's out for the season. So
but Saquon's injury riddled. You're lucky he's in.
you got a dude that still lives with his parents at quarterback.
Yeah.
14 for 27, 86 yards.
What a dog.
86 passing yards, and you played the whole game, bro. I get you played Dallas's defense, but why, bro? Go
He got in the
sign.
end zone twice, though.
Go sign RG3. Go sign Cam Newton. Like somebody that can still play football. And both of them were each of his receivers. Their own. That's awful. Wow. Talk about Tommy DeVito, man. Legendary.
Legend. You give me a DeVito Giants
That's what I'm
jersey.
saying, bro.
Somebody, I'm Danny DeVito.
Commanders Seahawks. That was a decently close. I think the Commanders are better than people give them credit for.
Sam Howell's leading the league in passing.
Yeah, Sam Howell really has had a tremendous season, honestly. Brian Robinson, their running back, led the team in receiving that game. But yeah, Seahawks scrape it out by 3. 2 mid teams per se, I guess.
Yeah, tight knit battle of the mids.
Yeah, Seahawks aren't nothing crazy. Jets Ravens. Christ.
Hey.
Jets Raiders. And wasn't it Pierce's first, or was that last week? Antonio Pierce.
Yeah,
Wasn't this his debut?
Yes.
Yeah, had a game, bro. Well, not a game, but better than what Josh McDaniels
Yeah, his
was
debut
doing.
is one, and then the next game they lost.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, this is last week.
Last week, yeah.
Has he coached 2 games?
I think so. Then it was the week before.
Okay, but they're 2. Yeah, because they're 2 and because it was against the Giants. Yeah. Either way, they're 2-0 with Antonio Pierce as interim head coach. So Devontae Adams has finally found something going on. They've got him involved.
Thank God.
Jimmy G has officially been benched for the season, as I'm sure most people know now. Aiden O'Connell is the official starting quarterback to wrap up the season for the Raiders.
Sure.
So
saw his friends dapping him up actually after their first win.
Hey.
A bunch of high school friends seeing their dude actually make it in the league. It was cool.
Yeah.
Because most dudes that even make it in the league don't have friends these days. Take yourself to the grind. Yes.
Facts. And then to wrap up Week 10 on the Monday night game, another big surprise. The Broncos on a roll, man. Beat the Bills 24-22.
Yeah, I know we got some happy relatives because...
Yeah, both our brothers.
Yeah, I had like 3 Bills money line bets, so
yeah,
we don't have to discuss it.
I don't know what's going on with Josh, bro. He's so turnover prone. He just throws interceptions.
He is the most overrated quarterback in the league, and I have been on him hard the last 2-3 seasons.
And I've hated him the last 2-3 seasons.
Yeah, and then this season you're like, you can do it, cover athlete Josh. And again, they are god awful.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm sure most people have seen as well. Trayvon Diggs tweeted out mid Monday night game, number 14 got to get out of there, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that do to a quarterback's confidence when your best receiver's brother is telling him he's got to go?
Well, that's the thing, though. Stefan's been question of is he unhappy the past 2 seasons?
He's a very big crybaby. I will say that. I like Diggs. He's amazing at football, one of the best receivers in the league, but man, is he a crybaby.
You only target that man 2 times in a quarter, and
he gonna come at you with a machete at halftime, bro. Like, he's a crybaby. Yeah, it sucks because he's so talented, but
literally, that's what hurts about it.
Yeah, I think if the Bills continue to plummet this season and don't make anything of a playoff push, or even if they do, I think a lot of changes are to come this offseason. I don't think Diggs stays around if they don't turn it around and go win a Super Bowl. I
It'd be hard to
just
say Josh Allen stays around. I
I
mean, he's
don't think.
doing all this
Yeah,
mid performance with Josh Diggs, Stephon Diggs.
I mean I get that, but I don't think. I think Sean McDermott is so. And Josh Allen is not a bad quarterback,
I
bro. He
think
just
something needs to be said about Sean McDermott. I'm glad you said that because right after the game, they fired Ken Dorsey. They went straight for the offensive coordinator.
yeah.
But no
And
questions with Sean
I
McDermott.
think I read a stat that Ken Dorsey was like top 5 in every single offensive stat so far this season, like outside of intercept or turnovers. But
Well, Ken Dorsey hasn't been there the past 4 seasons, but you know who has? Sean McDermott.
yeah, I think the Bills are just so dead set they can win a Super Bowl with the team they have, and it's just not working for
We've thought they could be a top team the past 5 seasons,
them.
and
Josh
they've
Allen
yet to
can
do it.
be the best quarterback in the league if he just chills out, bro. He's just so like he has all the talent in the world. The dude can throw the ball a million miles.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
got Patrick Mahomes' arm strength. He
he's
can run the ball.
he's a running back, yeah, out of the
He throws
backfield.
the ball 120 miles an hour like it's
Like
nothing.
he could be so good if he just settles down, bro. I just it seems like his coaching isn't all there. Like he's so risky with the ball. He doesn't care, bro. He just throws up stuff. Like
He's making childish moves almost like he's up 30 points each game.
yeah, and it's crazy. If he settles down, he can be good, but maybe a coaching change is what he needs. Maybe we'll see if the firing of Ken Dorsey changes anything, but maybe it's time for McDermott to get up out of there. I don't know.
We gotta see something change because they've changed receivers, they've changed running backs, they've changed coordinators. Nothing's helped. The only steady source there is Mr. McDermott. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
so maybe we'll see a change this offseason, but something's gotta give for the Bills. Next week's a big week though. We have obviously our 3 Thursday night football happy Thanksgiving games.
Yes, and we have for the first time our Black Friday NFL game.
Oh yeah, that is true. In a game that would have been crazy, if A-Rod played.
It would have been. I. That's what I. Hey, if you look at all these games on this schedule, the amount of amazing matchups that
If
have been
people would have stayed
hurt
healthy,
already,
yeah, bro.
yeah,
I know.
crazy.
Obviously Thursday night we have Packers and Lions. Tradition on Thursday night. I think that's always a matchup every single Thanksgiving
Yeah,
day.
my favorite Family Guy episode. He falls into a lion caved in, whatever. It's at a zoo. He's like, "Hey, it's Thanksgiving. Aren't you guys supposed to be losing a football game?"
Not this year, baby. They take on the 3-6 Packers. That'll be a blowout, bro. The Lions are gonna destroy them. Jared Goff's gonna be up there with his turkey leg, bro. I'm telling you. Commanders, Cowboys on Thursday night as well. And to wrap up the night, 49ers and Seahawks, which should be a good game. Both 6-3 team. 6-3. I thought that 49ers were 7-3. Am I crazy? Oh, they must
They
have already
had their
had. Oh, they
bye.
did have their
Yeah,
bye. Yeah, so they
Steelers.
are only 6. Wow, they were 5-3 last week. I didn't even realize that. Wow, yeah, two 6-3 teams going
The
against each other.
Seahawks. The fact that they're 6-3 is crazy.
Gino wins games,
Nobody has
bro.
mentioned them because I guess Geno is steady. He's been worse than last season, so you can't really. But they're winning. So
But yeah, I was gonna say they're winning. You
what's
can't
it
really
matter?
say much. But we were speaking of our first Black Friday game is Dolphins Jets, in which would have been, I think it'll still be an okay game, but I don't know. I could definitely see the Dolphins running away with it.
Yeah, Zach Wilson's been holding steady, but every time you put faith in the man,
He
he
lets
lets
you
you down.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately.
so we'll see how that goes. So
Yeah,
it'll be another 120 passing yard game for Zach Wilson, 2 touchdowns,
and
lose by a field goal.
Robert Sala just believes in it, man.
He's
That's his
him
guy.
and Dan Campbell as coaches are studs.
Yeah,
Imagine Dan Campbell, your defensive coordinator, telling you to go out there and bite the knees off, and then
he's a good coach, bro. He's the best coach in all of football, Dan Gamble. I mean, there's just no question asked. Look what he did with the Lions, bro. They're sitting at 7-2,
with Jared Goff.
and their two losses were an overtime loss to the Seahawks in Week 2, and I don't like to talk about it, but the blowout by the Ravens.
Well, let's
It
talk
was
about
a fluke game. It is what it is. They bounced back since then. But my God, bro, they're insane.
it. Jared Goff looks like an MVP.
Bro,
Jameer Gibbs looks like a stud
I'm telling
as a
you, bro.
rookie. Sam Laporta is the best tight end in the draft.
Oh, 100%.
Another reason why Josh Allen sucks because Dalton
Jameer
Kincaid.
Gibbs is finally getting touches and playing football, bro, and he's doing his thing. I mean,
Great to see if fantasy lover, football lover,
did you
Jameer
see
Gibbs
the stat
existing.
line for them two last week, Montgomery and Gibbs, bro? in that
No, I was
41-point game
worried with
against the
Montgomery
Chargers.
being back
Bro,
though.
Montgomery went for like 116 and a touchdown, and Gibbs went for like 80 and 2 touchdowns on the ground, bro. Both of them. They
Over
both had that
200 yards on the
and three
and rushing
touchdowns,
is
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, eight. Montgomery he's low key good, bro.
Oh,
Like
he's really good.
he's like good.
That's
Yeah,
why they were scared to give Jahmyr Gibbs time.
yeah.
All
I
these
didn't
games he
think
was holding
Montgomery
his own.
was. I didn't think he was really like that though. I don't know what happened this season, bro. He just came out on a tour,
Everybody
bro,
on the Detroit Lions has come out on a
because of Dan Campbell, bro. I'm telling you, he is that guy. He has turned that team around for the better, and it'll stay that way. They're gonna win a Super Bowl, bro. Just saying. Oh, anything else we want to cover for NFL wise?
No, I was just looking at the Week 11 schedule.
It's a decent
Eagles and
schedule.
Chiefs. I forgot the Monday night matchup. That'll be exciting.
Oh yeah, the Super Bowl
The
rematch.
rematch.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. That'll be
Travis and
nice.
Jason, I'm pretty sure, have called it the reunion game.
That's kind of
Family reunion
because
game.
they know they ain't gonna be in the
They
Super
don't
Bowl
want to.
again.
Yeah, they don't want to call it a rematch.
They ain't no Eagles in the bowl this year. I'm telling you, the Lions are better. Oh man, but that's a good little NFL segment.
Yes,
We
sir.
got some good things out there for y'all.
Bad injuries, of course.
Yeah.
But
Big blow to our Cincinnati fan base. My prayers out to y'all. Hoping maybe you just tank and
tank for Caleb Williams.
I don't know 7-Eleven, baby. He's open. Just throw the ball, I guess.
Marvin Harrison with Jamar
They're
Chase.
not. They've already won 5 games. They ain't gonna tank that far.
Well,
There'll probably be four or five teams that don't even hit 5 wins this year. Panthers.
ouch.
Awful, bro. They're awful.
I think if Bryce Young's got a biggest critic, it's probably you.
Because he's bad, bro. Because he's bad. He's not better than C.J. Stroud. I don't understand why. I still to this day don't get why he went #1 overall, bro. He's not good. He's not. He
All
was in.
because it came out about CJ not being able to take a test.
Who
Like,
cares, bro? We're playing football. We
uh-oh.
ain't testing people.
He's not going to pass. I don't know.
Bro, pick the wrong A, B, or C. Who cares, bro?
So he can't play football.
He's throwing the ball. Like, what? I don't understand.
You know my man's also went in there like A, B, C,
Yeah.
A, B,
Like,
C.
bro, just draft me and let me play ball. Like, come on, bro. He was still the #2 pick, and it was the right pick.
He ain't sitting there.
#1.
What is the direction of the water if Lindsay has 3 apples and Thomas is at the sidewalk? What?
I don't care, bro. Just run a slant, bro.
NBA says LaMelo Ball must cover LF tattoo. Commercial logos.
Wow. They cracking down on the old ball, bro. Wow.
Well,
Speaking of
remember,
NBA,
I'm pretty sure it's Lonzo that has to cover up his.
what a transition, baby. Let's go into some NBA
sir,
talk.
Baby.
Man, what a transition. That was beautiful.
Nothing better.
I don't think. I mean, we'll talk some NBA, but I think you want to do some awards tonight, if I recall.
We got to toss in some award predictions, right?
Absolutely. But speaking of LaMelo Ball,
It says LaMelo has the initials LF tattooed on his body, short for La France, his middle name, and now his clothing brand.
He can't brand himself in the NBA. That's crazy.
He has to cover up his own middle name because it's he used that name for his clothing brand. They have had conversations over the past several weeks regarding the tattoo, and Ball began covering up prior to Tuesday's loss to avoid league fines.
So he has to get it. I doubt he'll cover it up.
He's expected to continue covering it up for Friday night's in-season tournament game against Milwaukee. The sides are expected to keep discussing short and long-term resolutions to the issue.
Where is it at? Where's the tattoo
I
at?
don't know. It just says on his body.
Or if he could just wear like an arm. It has to be on his arm or his leg for it to be visible.
Neck tattoo.
Dang, Mello. Not
on their body or in their hair. Yeah, yikes. LaMelo Ball's neck tattoo is an obvious violation of the rule, and accordingly, he's required to cover it.
That's wild. How are they gonna make bro cover up his own
tattoo? He has a similar tattoo on his left hand, although it was far less conspicuous than the new impression under his left ear that caught the league's attention.
Wow. Oh my God.
Ball had used the initials long before it became a brand because it was also a member of his family, his uncle.
Dang, bro, that's a deep tattoo.
Said it represents his own middle name and that of a close family member, his uncle. So it's for him and his uncle. And got to cover it up because it also is your clothing
Yikes.
brand. Yikes.
Yikes. Wow.
The league did require Ball's older brother Lonzo to cover a big baller tattoo in 2018.
Dang. That's so tough that they make them. Why can't they brand? That's wild.
It literally doesn't let them commercialize other brands,
It's their own
even if it's
brands.
your own branded name.
What if they just partner with the NBA? Collab.
You think they would
NBA
make
on
it
the
easy?
France, baby.
Remember the big Supreme sleeves and J.R. Smith? That, yeah.
Yup.
Wasn't it Amon that had the Supreme
Mon
tattoo?
Shumper, yup.
The whole leg tattoo.
Yup.
They said, yeah, cover that, boy. Or you
Yup.
fined.
Oh, sorry, y'all. Get a drink. Throat's kind of wet. Or needs to be wet.
They need a party. Will you hand me mine, actually?
All right, but some NBA awards, man. Mid-season. We a couple weeks in. Not mid-season, but made it a little
We'll
ways
get into
in.
the fun start of the season.
Okay.
And more in-season tournament tonight, actually.
Absolutely. Yeah, speaking of which, the in-season tournaments are kind of okay so far. Well, who was it? Palo, I think, said, or was it Palo or was it, maybe that's completely wrong, but somebody said, it's the in-season tournament. I'm trying to win an extra 500K. Of course, I'm going to play hard or something like that. Like, I don't know. It was something like, I think it was Palo. Maybe it
I
was somebody
don't
else.
know.
I don't know.
Half the players are like, I don't even know what's going on, but we got it done.
Yeah,
So.
literally. All right. Are those the slate for tonight?
I have yesterday's games, our in-season slate for tonight, and I had a little personal stuff.
So, do you want to talk about the tournament, or are we hopping right into awards, man?
I guess we'll do a quick, brief, little discussion about tonight's games.
Okay.
Quick little review on yesterday. Screwed me on a parlay. The Heat beat the Nets 122 to 115. I just had some player props in there. They all hit. Thunder 128, Warriors 109. All my player props for that game hit, but I had a Warriors money line.
They lost.
And they lost.
Wasn't it without Steph and Draymond?
I don't know if Steph played. I know Draymond was out.
I think Steph didn't play because I'm pretty sure. You're right because I did a live bet on that game last night.
Yeah,
bro.
I knew Draymond was out.
Literally, Isaiah Joe had 3. He had 7 at the end of the game.
I'm pretty sure I had Wiggins.
He had 12.
I think I had that too.
Thornton with 5, bro.
I either had Wiggins for 15 or 10. So it either hit
upset.
or it didn't.
Hold on. Speaking of which, though, so far we looking good on this.
Hey,
it's for a good little amount.
Give
my
co-host John a dono.
Basketball parlay. Looking okay. Duke's got to take off against Bucknell. Hopefully they don't ruin my ticket.
Oh, yep. Nope, I had Andrew for 10. I had Chet for 15 in the Warriors.
That's tough.
He had 12 at halftime. Or 7. Chet had 7 at halftime.
Tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And then we can look at all my tickets from last night's game. The only non-hitting slips are Mark Andrews and Joe Burrow on all these slips. Well, besides that one, Jamar Chase.
Yeah, well, without Joe Burrow, I mean, what is LeBron Jamar Chase?
Well, he had 1 catch with Joe Burrow, 1 catch without. So
he had a touchdown without him, too. But speaking of in-season tournament games tonight, Pistons take on the Cavs to kick us off. Or no, that's a 7:30 game. But either way, Pistons take on the Cavs.
No, Donovan Mitchell missed a couple games, but
no, am I completely wrong? I was completely. No, they do take. They play. Oh, okay. No, that was right. It was just okay. Yeah, Pistons versus Cavs. Weird. Okay, my Lakers, baby. I think who are 2-0 in the tournament right now, if I'm not wrong.
I believe so in the tournament because you're 3-1 in the last 4. You know who's also 2-0?
Yup. You know who is Tyrese Halliburton is
Himothy.
God, he's so good, bro.
30-some points, 15 assists, 0 turnovers.
I think he had in a 2-game stretch. I think he had like 50-some, or maybe it was like 60-some points, 30-some assists, and 0 turnovers. Like what, bro? In a 2-game stretch?
I don't remember who it was, but somebody came out like right after the last game we had. It was like, I hate to say it, but I think the Kings traded the wrong point guard.
I don't think they're wrong. He's what 20? I think he's 22 years old, bro.
And yeah, already breaking out this season. God, MVP candidate.
22 is wild. But yeah, Lakers take on Blazers. Bucks take on the Hornets. I think yeah. Um, I might
Actually, though, I think
low
this
key.
game, Giannis is out tonight.
Hold on, hear me out. I might throw in a little money line parlay real quick.
Yeah, while we're here,
You might as well. We got Knicks or Wizards. Let's talk about this real quick. We'll throw in a quick Travis and John to a money line parlay.
Dude,
Knicks or Wizards.
see, that is a harsh line for the Wizards to
The
be,
Wizards are pretty awful. I ain't gonna
but
lie.
they're at home.
They're 2-9. Yeah, we're going Knicks.
Yeah, the Knicks have been too steady this
Kings and
season.
Spurs. What are the Kings doing? They're
Better than the
6-4.
Spurs
Do you think Wemby has a breakout game tonight?
at home. That's what I hate is just picking away teams. You never know how
Uh,
that home court gonna do you.
I know. Celtics and Raptors.
Celtics.
Sixers and Hawks. Wow, that's a close
That's a
one.
rivalry game. If Trey Young wants to do something,
I think the Sixers. I think they're undefeated so far after the James Harden trade, something like
yes,
that.
yes.
Cavs and Pistons. See, bro, I
Clippers have
don't.
yet to pick up a dub with James Harden.
What's the injury? It was Donovan and Darius and everybody playing tonight. Donovan's out.
Yikes.
Do we slam the Pistons underdog money line?
How big is the line on FanDuel? Because Jalen Duren's out. He's their leader.
Plus 260.
Ooh. Well, what's the over? Ooh. I don't know. That could shoot over.
Over 218.5. That'd have to be like 110 at least from each team. I mean, obviously, minimum.
Yeah.
Do we just take the Cavs and ride with FanDuel? Come on, we got 2 minutes to get these in because the game's or no 7-10. Okay, we got a little bit of time. Pistons and Cavs. Who
Hope
we
y'all
think?
tuning in. Get your parlays in with Trav.
On, man. I don't
got no
know. I
cash
low
in.
key want to slam the Pistons, but it scares me. Why is their line so big? Do I just slam a spread? Like minus 10.5 the Pistons? I don't think they get blown out, right?
Surely not.
Without Donovan?
And Donovan's been average like 50.
What's like a let's go to popular. What's like a minus 10.5 all spread for these boys right now? All spread. What's a minus 10.5 odds for the or plus 10.5 for the Pistons? Minus 164.
That's pretty good odds right there.
I think I slammed that. Okay. Nuggets and Pelicans? Taking the Nuggets. Magic and Bulls. Wow, they have the Bulls as the favorite in this game? I don't know if I see that. The Magic have a better record too, bro. They're without Sugg or game time decision. Fultz isn't playing. I don't know, bro. I low key like the Magic.
They've been playing good. They just beat the Bulls.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm slamming Magic money line. I'm sorry. I don't have no faith in Chicago. Okay, well, this Suns and Jazz.
I'd just say the Suns, right?
Lakers. Rockets.
The Clippers have yet to win with James Harden.
Didn't they win? Didn't they win last night before? Didn't they just win a game?
Thunder and
I know they beat. Or they lost to the Nuggets. Oh, they have yet to win a game. James Harden looked decent in this Nuggets game though. I think he had like 25, 21.
There you go, James.
Russell Westbrook's coming off the bench though, because remember he literally said he wanted to come off the bench. He requested to come off the bench so that the opening could gel better.
Nah, he knows that he wouldn't get the ball with that opening squad.
Dang. I don't know. The Rockets haven't really been that good though.
They've been sporadic. They've been up and down.
6-3, low key. Do I slam a underdog Rockets line too?
No injuries.
Oh, Min Thompson's out, but and Victor, but Victor's not really anything crazy.
No.
They just beat the Nuggets.
Oh my god.
I'm slamming. Sengun had 23 and 8.
Oh my god.
I'm slamming the Rockets. Or do I slam a spread like I did the low key probably a spread?
Yeah, just in case.
Okay, we'll throw a spread on here. What's like a Rockets plus 10.5 for them is minus 178.
Hey.
I'm gonna go plus 12.5, minus 245. I like that. All right, little 11-legger.
Yes, sir. All right, you convinced me. I'll put $300 in the FanDuel.
Sorry, guys. We had to cook up a parlay live. Hold up.
Hey, sometimes you gotta.
That's all I'm
Gotta
saying.
see how we get in the process.
Oh, hold on. Suspended. Why is the Sixers money line suspended? Are they changing odds?
Oh, they know something
They
we don't.
are. It's locked. Hold on. We got 8 minutes for first game lock, so we'll wait it out and see what happens with the Sixers.
They know something we don't.
I'm saying, hold on now. After this, we'll hop into some NBA awards. Sorry, y'all. We had to hook up the money makers.
Of course.
Sixers. Why is this locked, man? What's going on? Has there been an injury now? Did Joel Embiid just get in a car crash or something?
Hey,
Sorry.
you can't say
I'm
car
sorry.
crash about the
I'm
Sixers,
sorry.
bro. That's too
I'm
soon.
sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
My man Kelly at home
Hey,
clicking on the Travis and
listen,
Josh show
bro.
and turned it
Listen.
right back off.
I'm sorry, Kelly. My fault, dog. I didn't even think about it. I want to know why this is suspended.
So, oh, Travis and Josh, I'm sitting at home for a few months. Let me see what this is. John be hit by a right off.
All right. Too soon.
You see the video of him though that came out after his car crash?
I did not.
Him returning home.
Was it crazy?
It was a little awkward because I don't know if he lives in an apartment complex or if it's I don't know. It was opening a door. He's just like, ow, ow, and then telling somebody in the background, he's like, I got hit, and then I couldn't hear the rest.
Oh my god. Did not see that.
And he literally opens the door. He's like, ow.
Oh, Kelly, man.
His bike was fine though, which made no sense to me. He was riding a bike, but
Bro was riding a bike.
I've been hit while riding a bike, and the bike was
Yeah.
very badly bent.
This is before he went to the hospital.
I got hit by a car.
Wow, why does he's a millionaire? Oh, they finally changed it. The Hawks are now the underdogs. That's what they were changing.
I got hit by a car.
We threw a little money liner in there. All right.
Minutes after he was hit by a vehicle. Jesus.
Wow. All right, let's hop into some award, babies. Let's hop into some awards. All right, should we start it off quick or start it off slow and go like?
We gotta start with some mid-tier award. You can't do the most exciting first.
All right. What should we start with? Let's start with. Well, Coach of the Year. Screw it. Let's start with Coach of the Year so far. I mean, this is a hard award to pick right now. Coach of the Year. Who want to go first? You want me to go first? Or you want to go first?
I kind of got one in mind, but I don't know how they're performing at the same time.
I think I got one in mind. I got two in mind. I think I know who I'm taking right now. Mid-season, 12 games in, Coach of the Year. You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
I'm going Jason Kidd.
For the Mavs.
The Mavs have been crazy so far this season. They're 9-3. Luka's doing his thing. Kyrie and him are finally meshing a little bit. Jason Kidd is definitely on track for Coach of the Year if the Mavs continue with this hot start. You definitely see it. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
My team's right there below yours. I was going Mark Denault and the Thunder.
Okay, that was literally my other team. That was my other team.
See, they've been playing good.
Yeah, the Thunder have such a bright future.
Yes, they played 12 games, as some teams have played 10, some games have played 11, etc. But they're back. They're young, and as we know, they have 47 first-round picks for the next 5 years. So it'll be exciting to see how they shape out. Only a game and a half behind the first seed. The West is tight.
Sorry about that, yeah. All right.
I'm just saying the West is very tight.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
Thunder at the 5th seed are only a game and a half back.
Thunder, nice, bro. All right. Coach of the Year. Let's bounce into Sixth Man of the Year. That's another decent award, I guess. Sixth Man of the Year is a rough one, bro. You have to really pay attention to balls to know something like this.
What's Peyton Pritchard doing?
I don't think he's a sixth man, is he?
He's sort of there.
He's only averaging 5 a game. I think he had like one good game.
I kind of got one. I don't know. I think he'd be considered a six. Well,
If you want to go first, knock it out. I don't know. This is a rough one for me. I wasn't
I
prepared.
kind of have two between Emmanuel Quickly and Cam Thomas.
Cam Thomas still a 6 man.
That's what that's the part I was talking about. I don't know if he counts as a 6 man.
Emmanuel Quickly, definitely, I could see. Emmanuel Quickly is a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's yeah. Low key. Now that you say that, probably Quickly would be my go-to. Cam Thomas though, bro. I think I'm gonna save it, but I think yeah, Cam Thomas is definitely another award for me.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I guess I would go Quickly too. I mean, he's averaging I think like 15 points a game. Hasn't started a single game, and the Knicks are actually decent so far this year.
Thing.
Okay, let's bounce into the next one. Then most improved. This is where I'm putting Cam Thomas. My God, bro. If he continues what he's been doing to start this season and stays healthy, bro, he's averaging like 24, 25 a game right now, bro. He's had multiple 30-plus point games. I think he had a 40-point game.
Snapped.
Oh, my God. Cam Thomas has been amazing, bro. He had that shot from like almost half court at the buzzer, bro. Shot it and just stood there and drained it and just looked around.
Like it was nothing.
Like, bro, what?
Y'all see that?
And the crazy part is, bro,
That's
Cam
a crazy
Thomas
shot you hit in gym or PE, and you're like,
bro,
somebody saw that.
He's been doing this, though. Last year, he had what, like 5 or 6 30-plus point games straight for the Knicks,
last
bro?
season
like,
we thought something was crazy because they were like 40-point games.
Yeah,
straight.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, Cam Thomas has been this. I definitely think he's due for a most improved player if he can throughout an entire season, bro. Like, he's insane, man. Got a few more left. I'm assuming you were going Cam Thomas.
You got it. That's okay. Right now.
So
I like to mention Tyrese Maxey after dropping 50 points on the Pacers,
or even
but
Tyrese Halliburton.
I thought about it. I just don't know. He went from elite to even a leader.
Yeah, so it's like, who do you give it to? So yeah, we done 6-man most improved coach of the year. Okay. I will go into the next kind of obvious one, I guess. Let's go rookie of the year. This isn't much of a debate. I think there's two guys you can kind of put in the conversation right now, and I think we both know who those are. Obviously, the number one pick sensation, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
But not his running mate, but his longtime rival is what it's looking like right now. Mr. Injured last season, Chet Holmgren is in the race as well, bro.
He's doing great so far.
Chet has been insane.
Because a lot of people said, we've seen Wemby already. We haven't done anything yet. Talking about Chet. So
everybody was skeptical of Chet this season, just how skinny and little he is. But
yeah,
that kid's playing basketball.
Both of them are playing basketball, weighing 12 pounds.
Yeah.
So
Victor's just
he's something else.
He's insane, bro. He's so crazy to watch.
Bro, he'll poke the ball for you. The things he's done already are just crazy.
It's insane. 2023, 2024, I guess. D-Boy. D-Boy's a rough one, bro. It's very early to start depicting a D-Boy.
Yeah. I like to go obvious and say a Giannis, but I also want to have faith in like a Bam.
You want to hear my bold prediction?
Go ahead.
Victor Wembanyama.
Ooh, also a very good point.
He's had multiple 5-plus block games, bro. He gets steals with his 9-foot wingspan. Like,
he can reach from a goal to half court.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I think it could be a sneaky rookie of the year / D-Boy kind of year for Victor, bro. Make his point on the league. Like, his defensive stats right now, let me find exact numbers. I've seen multiple games where he's had like 5-plus blocks and steals, and he's
leading in points, rebounds,
2.4 blocks per game and a steal per game. A steal per game at the center position
is crazy.
Is wild. That's like a steal per game doesn't sound like a lot, but to be 7'5" and being able to guard guards like in almost 2.5, 3 blocks a game is crazy. That boy has been on a tear, bro. He's so big.
He's only 8 foot tall.
Like literally, you see players that would normally run at the basket, run towards the basket, and turn around and
Turn it
pass
right
out.
back
That's
out.
Victor Tatum. What do you do on a guy that big?
What do you do when you're Chris Paul? What do you do if you're IT?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hear me out. Isaiah Thomas gets back in the league.
Victor could literally palm his head, bro. He could literally just
I just want to see a
he could
Wimby
just
and
fucking
IT,
freaking pick him up.
some Muggsy Bogues.
That'd be nuts, bro. It's Victor standing next to like a Muggsy Bogues would be crazy to see. Like it's literally father and child. All right. Well, the most exciting award, I guess, has arrived. Well, no, I lied. There's one more we're missing. That's not on this list because it's technically a newer award. Clutch Player of the Year.
Yeah.
I have a prediction. He's injured right now, but my God, bro, Wardell Stephen Curry.
Absolutely.
He
This season is back on that MVP type
bro,
level.
and what he's done for that Golden State team, especially late in the fourth quarter, bro.
Klay Thompson's hit
He's
random drop off, and he has played stellar.
bro. Oh my God, bro. There's nobody else that I want to have the ball in the final 2 minutes of a
If it
basketball game.
wasn't Stephen Curry and he didn't already have 4 super teams to his name, this season they would be crying to get him help.
Oh, absolutely.
Because there is nobody else on that roster doing anything for Golden State besides Stephen Curry.
Bro's almost better than he was last year, bro. Like, at least to start the season for sure. Like, that man just does not age, bro. He's so good at basketball.
Oh, no. Curry's looking elite in this LeBron era. That's all I'm saying.
Elite. Very elite. All right. Now back to 2023-2024 most valuable player.
I got a prediction.
I do as well. I got two.
See,
I got two.
I'm gonna go Luka just because I think the voter. I don't know why I'm blanking on this word, but having the same MVP so long, even the voters get tired of it. Jokic could go average 30, 15, and 12, and there's still going to be some voters that be like, he's already won it enough times.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So I think it'll be hard, and I mean, like you said, with Coach of the Year, they're off to a stellar start at 9-3. So
yeah, they've been tremendous, and Luka is doing unheard of things, bro. Like Luka is Luka, bro. 44-point triple double games, like 50-point triple double games. He had like what 46 points against the Clippers on like 76% shooting percentage.
Yeah,
like,
and people are out here like he's playing broken European basketball, and it works.
Like, how are you shooting 76% on 50 points?
My man has like the slowest step back in the league, and it's probably the deadliest.
He doesn't try. He's just so casual when he's out there, bro. He's just so good at it. Like you can't stop him. He knows that. That's him. It's insane. I guess you kind of took away my other prediction. It's gonna be Jokic. Between Luka and Jokic.
See that you got to make the case because Jokic is again back off to a stellar start. Jokic is the ideal.
What's up with these?
Wimby without the size.
What's these? And I say this in NBA terms: overweight, unathletic,
compared to the average,
foreign players, like taking over the league.
Jokic and Luka. Jokic especially takes the whole offseason off, takes care of his horses, horse racing, going back to his home country, and doesn't even shoot a ball until the season's about to start.
And just dominates everybody.
Back-to-back MVP.
Dominates.
Back to do it again.
Finals MVP. Champion. Made it look easy.
Yeah, and the last knock on maybe why he shouldn't get the MVPs, well, he's yet to win a ring yet. And then he did that, so.
In the same year.
Giving voters another reason for him to be a 3-time MVP.
Had one of the most stellar single-person seasons.
Playoff runs of all time.
Yeah. Destroyed our Lakers. I don't want to talk about it.
Quick recap of the Lakers Nuggets series.
It's a bounce back, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Lakers have been 3-1 in their last 4.
And
their only loss was that back-to-back against the Kings.
We about to be 4-1 in our last 5 when we beat
The Blazers.
Blazers, there it is. I brain farted for a second, forgot. Okay, the Hornets are up 2 early on the Bucks.
Didn't you take the Bucks money
I
line?
did. LaMelo's got 7.
Wow.
Giannis has 6, though. Giannis is playing.
Wow. So Giannis is out.
Giannis and everybody's playing.
They said something about Giannis being. That is so weird. Maybe it was the last game. I don't know.
That boy playing. The Knicks are destroying the Wizards, 16-4.
Yikes.
Jalen Brunson's 2
I think
two.
we just have to speak quickly about how Jordan Poole has been awful.
Yeah. I think we all I don't think he was ready to take over a squad.
I saw
And
somebody.
did you see the clip where it was timeout and coach was drawing up a play?
He wasn't paying
And
attention.
wasn't paying attention, and then literally as soon as the timeout ended, he was asking like, "What's the play? What's the play? What do I do?" Like,
Yep.
what do you
He
mean,
has
bro?
no care.
At
Somebody
all.
said after that clip came out that a championship team doesn't trade away a rising young player like that for no reason.
100%, bro.
So
He was a cancer. Draymond punched him in his mouth, bro. Like,
he didn't care.
yeah,
Obviously.
nobody in that facility liked Jordan Poole, bro. He became such a cocky, like,
Yeah.
playing on the same team as Wardell, Stephen Curry. Like, I don't know. It just didn't make sense. I'm glad they traded him away. The Wizards are in for something because that's his team. Y'all are in trouble.
You better give the reins back to Kyle Kuzma.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Who's that guy? Jordan Poole just tries to be that guy. He wants to be Stephen Curry so bad. Like, so bad.
Absolutely.
It's crazy. He wanted, yeah, it's just, he never will be. Poor pool party, man. We'll never win another ring.
Nobody joining that pool party anytime soon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not in Washington.
Man, what a slate. I'm excited to watch these in-season tournament games. I'm hyped for the Lakers to play later. 10 o'clock, maybe. Lakers and Blazers. I think Scoot's still out. No?
Oh, he's playing. AD and LeBron.
Game time decisions. They'll play.
Did they play against the Kings?
Yeah. I think
that's why they're game time decisions, because you normally play back to back.
It's the in-season tournament, though. I think you get fined for benching players in the in-season tournament.
Yeah. Yikes.
So they're gonna play. It's not a back-to-back. They didn't play last night. They played them.
No, their Kings game was back to back.
We lost to the Kings. They both played.
Yeah, that was back to back to the.
AD had 9 points in 35 minutes. Are you kidding me? I didn't even notice that. Wow. So they should play tonight. They had a day off. Why they're game time decisions? Let them play ball.
Like you said, though, I think it's been pretty evident this season. AD has got to be the key to this Lakers
team.
And
when he's not, we lose. When he is, we win.
Exactly.
I don't know what else to say,
a sneaky bet for defensive player of the year I would like to say AD, but it's just
if he can play AD basketball, yes. He's just so inconsistent.
The problem with AD basketball is that's an average of maybe 50 games a season.
But hopefully now with the new finding system, Bro decides he wants money.
Wants to play
ball, yeah. Doesn't want to sit out and lose money.
Tear a toe and have a back spasm and neck cramp.
I don't think he's missed a game yet this season, knock on wood, right? Maybe he did. Maybe
so find some wood, because now I'm worried. I'm not even a Lakers fan.
Now he's about to break his ankle on first game. Our first play. That was my luck. If AD gets hurt, our season's over.
Absolutely. Even if he's not the number one, he's top 3 when it comes to value.
Oh, 100%.
That team, so.
Oh, 100%. What do you mean top 3? 2? Who else outside of LeBron would even be a conversation?
Austin Reed.
All right. I like Austin, but he's not that good.
No, he's been inconsistent lately.
He came off the bench the other night and had I think he went 5 to 6 from 3 or something like that.
So I'd have been a bet on him.
Yeah. Good game.
He's been, that's what I'm saying. After last season, he started breaking out in the playoffs and then kind of cooled himself off the start of the season, but he's starting to get back in shape.
Yeah.
It's looking to be a breakout for 82 game player, not just.
He had a decent little Olympic run. That helped him. It was good for him. Boy went and worked with old Steve Kerr.
Everybody needs to work with Steve Kerr.
Everybody need to work with Wardell.
Facts.
Not even Steve. It's Wardell's team. Listen, Steve could be the coach, and if you didn't have Stephen Curry,
It's like a
Steve's
Bill
not a good
Belichick
coach.
situation.
Yeah, Steve's not a good coach without Steph Curry. Calling it.
Bill Belichick's not a good coach without Tom Brady.
What happened to the Warriors when Steph Curry was hurt?
All I'm saying.
Had what, like the number 3 pick? Or number
James
number
Wiseman?
2? Yeah, number 3, number 2. Something. I think they went up in the lottery on that, but still.
James Wiseman and Jordan Poole.
He has officially, I think in 4 straight games, has not played a single minute for the Pistons. I think it's about the
bust
end
time.
of Wiseman.
Yeah, everybody thought this could have been his last revival shot. A team that needs a center.
And then Jalen
Duran snapped.
He's the best center on the team. Yeah,
he took that one personally.
Yeah, bro was splitting minutes with Isaiah Stewart, and then Jalen Duran came in and said, "All right, y'all."
Well, he put up 30 and 15 like it's nothing.
Here's a demon.
Put up 20 and 20.
He's nice, bro.
20 rebounds.
Duran, he's like a little Bam. He reminds me a lot of Bam, bro.
Yeah, with more passion.
Yeah,
it's a problem.
He's not. I think he's like 9, 6'10". I don't think he's very big.
Yeah,
I think he's subpar 7 foot. But I mean, still, I guess is a decent
size. 6'10", yeah.
Yeah. Which isn't a bad size for a starting tenor, but as you see, most teams nowadays are they're 7 foot plus guys
at the 3, or somebody like Wemby in the paint.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how does he guard a Victor Wembanyama? That's a struggle.
That's 6 inches.
Yeah, barely got the wingspan to be in his face. Let alone block the shot when he's got it 6 feet above his head. Bro's got a whole nother human on his arms.
Literally.
Oh, man. We've caught up most things, though.
Yes, sir.
With some random NBA talk, give you a free moneymaker parlay.
Yep. Why you tuning in live, baby?
Click up the moneyline/spreads.
Every Friday, Facebook Live.
Before we close this out, I'm going to check on my college parlay real quick. Okay, I need Duke to win by 35. They're currently up 29 with 13 minutes left.
Oh.
Yep, Winthrop hit. I need Jacksonville to keep it within 15. They're down 12.
Oh, it's within 15.
And then I need Duquesne to win by 14. They're up 6 right now, but the game just started like 5 minutes ago.
It's all looking good. The Duke's squeezing tight, though.
Milwaukee's down by 3, but it's still the first quarter, and then the Knicks are up 28-18 on that one.
Yeah.
Gotta be some money makers tonight, baby. We about to splurge on the Travis John show next week.
Man. We're going to have to type a random letter and get donuts. Start giving out to the fans.
Oh, yeah. Doing quick giveaways.
First person to make their profile picture a Steelers player.
Listen, if I hit this parlay we just built on live, this will be our pinned clip forever.
Absolutely.
If I hit a banger 11-leg money line spread.
We're going to have the clip of you picking each team. And right beside it, we're going to have the results the day after or whatever.
Only if I hit them.
Yeah. lost.
Y'all don't see nothing, then I didn't hit.
Still bro.
Yeah, still bro.
Have to repin the CJ Stroud is elite clip.
That one's staying pin. What do you mean repin? That one ain't going nowhere.
I make that our profile picture.
Yeah. Me with the CJ Stroud is elite in text box. That's sitting there. That's our new cover photo.
CJ Stroud is elite. It's the caption.
He's gonna be the savior of us. CJ Stroud is gonna be the face of our show.
All I'm saying, CJ, come on next week.
Listen, we got CJ on, bro.
Well, but look, CJ, let me just play you a little clip from Trav here. CJ Stroud is elite.
Listen, that was months after I've already been on him, bro.
Yeah.
We talked about this all offseason.
Way before we started the show.
Yeah, way before. You thought Bryce Young was better.
Well, you know.
Pretty sure we did a rebuild at some point where you had Bryce and I had
CJ. Yeah, we did. We did. Because I still to this day remember that ugly player scam they gave Bryce Young. He was bald.
Oh, yeah.
I went in trying to customize him and all.
Hey, CJ's player face on. Yeah, it's kind of clean, though.
Hey. Texans rebuild.
Idiot. 31
Week 3.
CJ Stroud's a 4-time MVP.
About to get his gold jacket in the Hall of Fame. How long you been playing, bro?
Bro, I told you, I've been on CJ. Dog.
Nobody on
I
roster.
think he's like at 83 in Madden right now. I think he got bumped up like 9 overalls.
Next update, he's about to go to an 85. And then next update, he's going to be like an 88.
They're gonna be like a 97.
He goes from 88 to 97 in one update. This man better throw 10 touchdown passes and 1,000 yards in one game.
He does what he does.
I guess we're bringing back this clip.
It ain't going nowhere. Ain't gotta bring it back when it don't leave. Oh man, we've been rambling.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's about time we start wrapping this thing up. Been on for about an
hard
hour and
part.
a half. Yeah, but we're doing our show. Let me call you back. Always you trying to call me?
Man.
Sorry about that, y'all. Oh,
6 phone calls while we're on live.
yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, crazy. Can't have an hour and a half apiece.
Be the ones closest to you.
All right, y'all. I think that's a. Looking at
I thought this was a back massager for a second.
it's a screwdriver.
No, it don't work. Cool though.
All right, that's how you know. You start playing with screwdrivers. All right, another successful week in the books, though. Obviously, a start to what's the cut. Next week, we'll see more improved. Improved. I can't even.
Improved.
Improved from what it was this week.
Tell us how you like it.
Absolutely, all feedback is obviously accepted. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, you guys had fun for this last 90 minutes or so that we've been live. And obviously, we'll be back next Friday, live at 6 p.m. Maybe a little different setup, but we'll figure that out as the week goes on. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. It's been the Travis and John Show.
Live on Facebook Live.